Let's talk about how to find labor for your fix and flips. We've talked about why you should do fix and flips. We talked about funding your deals, but now you actually have to find someone to do the work. Big beware before we even get started. This is where your deal could absolutely implode, is finding the wrong contractors. You cannot get away with flipping houses without learning the steps. You have to do it. If you're not willing to learn the steps, quit now. Save your money, okay? You have to learn in what order a fix and flip should go, when it should be painted, when the floors get in, when the cabinets get in. You have to learn those steps. We're not talking about those steps today. We're just talking about finding labor. But if you don't understand the steps, you are automatically going to get ripped off by someone who's going to take advantage of you, okay? So this is not to make you afraid or deter you from flipping houses. I 100% think that you should be flipping houses, but you need to learn all the steps, even if you're going to hand it over to a general contractor, even if you're going to call each person individually and you're going to be the general contractor. You need to learn all the steps there is to the business so you don't get taken advantage of, okay? So let's start talking about it. Very first way I find contractors is real estate Facebook groups. I made a post even recently when my main guys had moved away. I said, hey, I'm looking for all of the active contractors. Let me know what you're charging per square foot for your particular trade, and then DM me all those details, okay? And prices are all over the place, that's for sure. But that's a good way to start filtering people on who you're going to start working with. I don't just start cherry picking them. Out of every 100, there might be 2 or 3 that's even worth working with, okay? There's no lack of contractors, but it is a lack of great contractors, and that's who we are looking to work with. The next one is our real estate investment groups. You go there, you network. Active contractors that are worth working with are going to be there, okay? And they're going to try to earn your business, and that's a good way to meet people and to talk to other people about what's going on, which leads me to my next one, which is simply referrals. If you're in the business, you're in fix and flipping, you're in wholesaling, you're in rentals, talk to other people in your game, other people who are doing it. Who are they using, okay? You'll find that a lot of times, sometimes people don't want to give up their good contractors, right? They want to say, hey, I don't know any, right? They're trying to keep those guys to themselves. But you will get lots of great referrals. People will be like, I had a great experience with this flooring guy. I had a great experience with this painter. I had a great experience with this general contractor, okay? You're going to start building a list of all these different people to work with because sometimes even a great guy you've been working with, maybe he's busy on another project, okay? He's not available at the time to do another fix and flip for you because he's busy. Happens all the time, that's no problem. But there's no lack of great contractors. You can have 20 electricians, 50 painters, 100 carpenters that are worth working with, and you're gonna start calling those guys each time you have a property, or even a great general contractor in case you don't wanna do any of that, okay? Another way is to find projects. If you're driving around and you see a fix and flip, you see a 40-yard dumpster in front of a house, stop by. Hey guys, what are you guys doing? Are you guys doing a fix and flip? Hey, what's your name? You can see the labor and see what's going on and see the quality of the work. I mean, is there beer bottles laying around? Is everybody taking a cigarette break? Psh, we don't want to work with those guys, right? But if you see everything is in check and things are getting done, that's who you want to call. That's who we want to have on our list, and that's who we want to reach out to when we're trying to do deals. So it happens all the time. I drive by, I see a project, whip in, start talking to people. Hey, what's going on? How can I get involved? Do you take on more clients? Next one is obviously agents. Agents are great. Why are agents great? Because if an agent refers you to someone and they know you're going to get this project fixed and flipped, they're hoping you bring them that deal in order to sell it. And if they give you a bad contractor who can't get the deal done or can't get it done on time or a great price, well, that's going to fall back on them. Nothing worse than an agent giving you a bad referral. It's like telling somebody to, go out to dinner to a restaurant. It turns out to be terrible. Nobody wants that. They feel bad about doing that. And so agents are great resources because they're in the game. They know people's reputation. They know what they're good for. And I've done some character checks. I have had contractors I worked with before that I considered going with them, but maybe my gut wasn't really feeling it. And before I pulled the trigger, I went ahead and did my due diligence. I went ahead and got referrals, and agents were like, this is the worst guy to ever work with. And same thing for other investors I talk with. They're like, this guy's terrible. You can't use this guy. And come to find out, he's right. He was a guy who kind of walks off the job, or they only get 80% of the job done. We call about the last 10% of a project, we call it the punch list. It's the details, okay, that matter, the cleanup, getting everything done. That is where most people fall off, is that punch list, okay? And so seeing people who actually get across the finish line on the punch list, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for people who can get this entire thing done. So if you guys are using contractors, you are the general contractor, or you're trying to find other general contractors, let me know in the comments below, how do you find great contractors to work with, and I'll see you on the next video.